वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा।
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 2020 is going to be a red letter day in the history of the Association of Hospitality Professionals Welfare India. Along with the National President, Shri Pradeep Chandelji, and all the governing body members, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you to this great Leadership Awards night. My name is Romy Furtado, and I will take you through some parts of this glittering awards night. The hospitality industry today is one of the leading industries in India and in the world. It has brought up some great legends, some super professionals, and some visionaries. The likes of Sri Thakur Veer Vijay Singh Ji, Lieutenant General A.B. Shivani, Sri Mohan Kumar Ji, the legend from the Taj, Sri Rakesh Mathur Ji, Sri Sunil Mathur Ji, Dr. Professor Sudhir Andrews, Dr. Rana Singh, Mr. S.K. Mohapatra, Sanjeev Narang Ji, Sri Dheeraj Kukreja Ji, Chef Harpal Singh Soki Ji, Shri Nishit Srivastava, Shri M. Balaji, Shri Khush Kapoor Ji, and various other professionals who would get honored tonight on this glittering awards night. Let's move ahead. Let's have a great evening of vision, a great evening of hospitality, a great evening of fun, a great evening of magic. Come, let me take you to the program. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Shri Pradeep Chandelji, the National President of the Association of Hospitality Professionals Welfare India, and on behalf of the Voice of Indian Hospitality, it gives me great pleasure to tell you a little about the dream of the National President Shri Pradeep Chandelji. He worked day in and day out, late into the nights, to create this platform tonight, especially during Corona times, where the entire hospitality industry was in a low and nobody was sure what's going to happen. The association gave a lot of food, material, and medicines to the needy all over the country, led by Shri Pradeep Chandelji. And the association also assisted a lot of job seekers in the hospitality industry. What also was impressive is that the voice of the Indian hospitality went to the government to virtually fight with them for their right. Since the last 8 or 9 months, people lost their jobs, small entrepreneurs lost their businesses, and they had no voice to represent themselves. But that does not end there. Coming 2021, we would have the Hospitality Ki Pathshala by Dr. Sudhir Andrews, an online education for the community. It will be easy to study and with reasonable cost. The focus would be on training for villages to have better manpower and a bank for the Indian hospitality industry. So The association is working on a better education system in India with a bunch of vice chancellors of reputed universities in India. We'd also focus on the poor working conditions of the HMCT students. So here we are this evening, and we have got so much to offer. Let's see how the evening unfolds, and I'm sure you are all going to have a great time. Thank you and good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce and welcome a thorough gentleman personality, Mr. P.K. Mohan Kumar, former COO of Taj Gateway and MD and CEO of Ginger Hotels, Chairman Advisory Board of AHWPI India, very handsome, soft-spoken and one of the key speakers of our company, widely traveled. Please put your hands together for a person who's dynamic, handsome and very innovative, Mr. P.K. Mohan Kumar.
So congratulations to all of us who actually are the Association of Hospitality Professionals of India. I have been a privileged member of this movement founded by Mr. Pradeep, who is a visionary in the hospitality industry. You know, I was really inspired by his vision to bring in an inclusive association, a trade body that would actually take care of the welfare of a lot of employees of the industry. You know, it's always the back end, the junior sections of the industry which need a lot of help, a lot of support, not just only in the workplace but also in the entire family life. So in that sense, I think it's been a very laudable mission by Pradeep, and I am therefore very privileged to be part of this. Of course, the world has changed today from what we have spoken about a year ago, years ago. Today we are actually in the midst of a pandemic, and post COVID-19, what is going to be the world of hospitality, catering, anything with the lodging industry in India? Let's talk about the future scenario, how we are planning to face up to these many challenges that have come up. In a sense, actually, hospitality industry is like being in the army. You know, you are always geared up to face to any eventuality, and you will always be on top of it. So in that sense, having been in the industry for more than 45 years, I'm more than convinced that India and Indians are capable of being the best in the world. We would one day become the hospitality capital of the world, because there's one huge unique advantage that India enjoys. That's the demographic dividend. We are the youngest nation in the world, and that's exactly what is the fuel for hospitality industry. We have a large talent pool which we must galvanize and make them world class at every skill level, at every level of hospitality. And we can actually make this vast number of young people in the industry in India to become world class and actually seize the opportunity for job markets across the globe. So what is it that we have to do? The Association of Hospitality Professionals of India has embarked on, therefore, in skilling India, skilling the hospitality industry, bringing in a lot of young men and women and organizing, online classes, hospitality tutorials, technical classes. This is an industry which is it's a services industry. Therefore, traditionally we have to teach and guide and assess and evaluate our trainees and our staff on the workplace and the shop floor. So therefore, to that extent, fortunately, this country is highly digitalized by now. We are very computer savvy. We have the largest penetration in terms of the mobile market. Therefore, it becomes only a logical step to really, for the Association of Hospitality Professionals of India, to get into online training. And we have plans to actually bring in Dr. Sudhir Andrew's expertise. You know, he's one of India's best known and highly respected hospitality professional trainer. So we have the honor of bringing him here on board in the Hospitality Professionals Association of India, and we are going to dream big. Pradeep has already prepared a plan to bring in inclusive education, inclusive training. So this is something that I'm very excited about. I will, you know, there are a lot of us who actually spend our lifetime in the industry, 45 years plus. So there's so much of knowledge and so much of experience and something that you will never find in any books or in any college classrooms that we can share with our younger generation. So I think that could be the forward theme for this coming year and the years ahead. Our biggest strength is not just only in the hardware, but in the software. That's where we need to really invest a lot of our time. And the Hospitality Professional Association of India want to attract and bring in many more of the practicing managers, chefs, whole lot of industry, colleagues from different functions of the industry.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to introduce Mr. Veer Vijay Singh, whose dynamic personality, straightforward, one of the young CEO officers from Taj Groups. He has been nominated Vice Chairman Grand Jury for Indian Hospitality Leadership Awards 2020. At present, he is Executive Member of Hotel Association of India. Apart from this, he is also co-chairs the Tourism and Hospitality Committee of Indian Merchants Chambers, currently working as CEO and MD at Terrace Hotel. Put your hands together for very dynamic personality, Mr. Veer Vijay Singh.
The Honorable Founder Chairman and National President, Mr. Pradeep Tandalji, Advisory Board members of AHPWI, and hoteliers, students, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. I am happy to see the enthusiasm of the Chairman and the Advisory Board in organizing IHL 2020 Awards at an extremely difficult time in the tourism and hospitality industry. We are all aware of the pandemic due to the coronavirus, and I do not wish to talk much about this as this has already been addressed several times. However, it is imperative for me to reiterate that the hotel industry will have to reinvent, re-engineer and rediscover many old practices in order to make this industry viable and sustainable to its stakeholders. I urge the hoteliers to look at the new beginning with a very open mind and challenge old practices such as staff to room ratio, payroll cost, GOP, NOP, raw material percentages, as this is the appropriate time for the entire industry to redefine. One will have to look at new avenues of revenues and bring down our costs wherever possible. It is also the time for all of us to encourage the young hoteliers by not being too erratic and understand the physical and mental traumas that they are going through at the beginning of their careers. AHPWI, by organizing such events, is doing a human service as hoteliers who are unfortunately not recognized for their contributions 24/7, 365 days. By organizing such awards, we'll surely recognize the efforts in this tiring times, and for this, I would once again like to congratulate the Honorable Chairman and the entire Advisory Board for the continuous efforts in promoting the interest of the hoteliers. I've been informed that AHPWI will also be starting a new hospitality magazine, digital media, along with the unique Hospitality e-Pathshala. I wish that these projects get all the success that they deserve. I know that the IHL 2020 awards are at the infancy stage as they just completed 2 years, but by the enthusiasm it has shown, these will surely go a long way. Last but not the least, I would like to congratulate all the awardees and would like to mention that the selection process has been very rigorous by the advisory board. Wishing the hotel industry a speedy revival. Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed ahead. And it's now time to call one more amazing personality present with us. Put your hands together for Lieutenant General KJ Singh, PVSM, ABSM and BAR. He was former advisor to Chief Minister of Haryana and currently working as State Information Commissioner of Haryana. He is member of Chandigarh Advisor Board of Council, having 40 years of distinguished services with Indian Army and served as Commander-in-Chief in Western Command. He's a super down-to-earth personality, loves to play golf and very much interested in sharing his amazing knowledge with everybody. He's an expert advisor of AHPWI. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome this outstanding personality, Lieutenant General KJ Singh, PVSM, ABSM and BAR.
Jai Hind. Hello friends. I take this opportunity to extend very warm felicitations and greetings to all those who are associated with Association of Hospitality Professionals Welfare India, a wonderful young organization which has made very rapid strides. Even during the COVID crisis, when there are huge and large amount of restrictions, thanks to leadership provided by Shri Chandel, Pradeep Chandel, the organization has shown remarkable resilience, and it's a wonderful occasion for this organization in its third year to be celebrating the second foundation award ceremony. And rightly so, it has been decided to do that on a digital platform. I extend very warm greetings to everybody, and I also would like to inspire all of you that though we have this challenge, this pandemic, this health crisis, but as members of hospitality organization, as part of this family, we have to show resilience, and with due safety and other protocols which have been laid down, we have to provide the best services to our customers. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me now introduce Lieutenant General A.B. Shivane, PVSM, ABSM, VSM retired. He is a Vice Chairman for Grand Jury Indian Hospitality Leadership Awards, is an alumnus for National Defence Academy, Pune, joined the Indian Army in December 1978, a scholar warrior with 40 years of outstanding career in the Indian Army. General Shivane is presently consultant to Ministry of Defence. He is a motivational speaker for several government organizations. Ladies and gentlemen, with your big heart, please put your hands together for Lieutenant General A.B. Shivane.
Jai Hind and greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to be given a virtual space on this digital platform on the grand occasion of the Indian Hospitality Award 2020. 2020 is a landmark year in the history of the world. It has thrown up adversities, challenges, and opportunities to mankind, bringing about transformation in all spheres of our lives. India in particular has faced the twin challenges of COVID-19 and the Chinese misadventure in the Himalayas with resolve. While globalization spread the Wuhan virus, the global response unfortunately was segmented. It is here that a resilient India with the whole of nation approach, even beyond borders, combated both these challenges bravely. One of healthcare, where lives and economy were on crossroads, and the other of territorial integrity, threatened by the Chinese intrusion. The Indian response to these challenges of 2020 also saw the emergence of many warriors in different stratas and walks of life. One such segment of the Indian society was the Indian hospitality industry. The Indian hospitality industry has shown resolve and fortitude to emerge as a silent yet brave warrior combating COVID-19. A leader has emerged in each one of you at all levels, top to bottom, paving the strong bonding and character to overcome all odds and contribute to nation building. My compliments to each one of you. This event is dedicated to their spirit of courage and contribution during times of national crisis. There are no winners, no losers, but each one of you who bind the fiber of hospitality segment has emerged indeed victorious. The individual awards today are just symbolic of the spirit. My best wishes to all of you and compliments for your dedication. Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now pleased to introduce Mr. Rakesh Mathur, who has been nominated Member Grand Jury for Indian Hospitality Leadership Awards 2020. He is a hospitality industry professional with over 46 years of leadership experience in highly acclaimed Indian and global hotel groups. After schooling in Shimla and graduation in economics honors from SRCC Delhi University, he joined Oberoi Hotels in 1973 as a management trainee and grew in the industry and worked with global and multinational hotel organizations. He pioneered domestic tourism and introduced the concept of circuit tourism and actively promoted Indians' heritage hotel craft, art and culture. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for this outstanding personality, Mr. Rakesh Mathur.
Very good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I'd like to begin by introducing myself. I'm Rakesh Mathur. I am one of the founding members and the current president of the Responsible Tourism Society of India, which was earlier known as the Ecotourism Society of India. Prior to that, I've been a hotelier for the last 46 years. And amongst my last two assignments, I was head of the IHG Group for South and West Asia and president of ITC Welcome Heritage Hotels. I'd like to begin by, number one, congratulating Mr. Pradeep Chandel, chairman and president of this initiative, and Lieutenant General Shivani for organizing this event. And I would like to wish them all success in whatever they do. Since they asked me to say a few words, I'd like to begin by saying that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going through very, very challenging times. But having said that, I think the tourism industry in India has a lot of resilience about it. We have always come out of crisis several crises that we faced in the last several years. I still remember the events of 9/11 when the tourism industry went down in a very, very significant way. Then I remember the Bombay bomb blasts. I also remember the plague in Surat. All these events impacted our industry, and yet we bounced back. So this pandemic is not here to stay forever. This is a challenging time, but I'm sure we will bounce back. As a matter of fact, in a recent survey that was conducted, it was opined by most industry people, when I say most, I mean 82% of the people believed that within a period of 2 years, we'll be back where we started. What we need to do right now is to think of creative solutions, not to be reactive, but to be proactive. What is it that we can do differently? How we can face this challenge and yet survive through this crisis period? Another thing that we will have to do would be to adapt to changes which will be a result of this period. For example, long-haul leisure traffic is going to virtually fall down by 70%. In other words, there's going to be very less foreigners coming for leisure purposes. And therefore, we have to focus on new markets, on different markets, and a lot of domestic and regional traffic should be the rule of the day. However, we will have to adapt to changes to cater to the needs of this market. We will have to share our challenges with our colleagues so that they walk along with us in this journey. Safety, security, and hygiene will become predominant in years to come and will play a significant role in generation of business, because today the traveler has to have trust in the place that he is going to. Having said all this, I would now like to say a few words about what we as tourism service providers need to do to be responsible in our tourism activity. I think we must realize that environment is not only concern of nature-based properties, but environment is a concern by and large of even urban and city hotels, and maybe in a larger context. I think we will have to look at how we can positively benefit the local consumer, how we can engage the differently abled, how we can protect the weaker sections of society like women and children, how we can substitute local for imported. I think these are all part and parcels of being a responsible tourism service provider. Let us agree to the fact that tourism is one of the largest producers of pollutants and effluents and garbage. We have to be aware of this, we have to be responsible, and we have to take steps to try and minimize this contribution, this negative contribution to the environment. For example, we should totally cut down on use of plastics in packaging, etc. Plastic water bottles should be minimized in its usage, and we should make use of other technologies like AquaGuard, RO, etc. We should try and reuse, recycle, reduce whatever we can. Make it a habit. We need to cut down on greed and conspicuous consumption. There has to be a line that we must draw between comfort and luxury, and hygiene and cleanliness becomes predominant when we look at guest comfort. Another area where we need to be very, very alert is to create responsible travelers. I think in as much as we people who want to be responsible tourism service providers, travelers have to be responsible also. Today, a lot of environment pollution is created by the traveling public, who are completely isolated or are completely resistant to the cause of leaving their environments clean. They will throw dirt and packaging and anything along the way when they are driving. they do not leave a destination cleaner than what it was when they came. I think that is something that we have to make our traveling public aware, and this will have to be imposed by state governments. There are several other areas. For example, carrying capacity of a destination. We will have to look at all these things, and one of the things we must do as a team is share best practices with each other. We should become vehicles of change. I would urge all of you who are gathered here on this platform to please become members of the Responsible Tourism Society of India and support us in our activities in all that we are doing. The website is rtsoi.org, and I would urge you to please join us. We are a team of professionals giving our free time and effort to this cause. Please support us. Let this earth not become, as somebody said, unearthed. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to introduce educationalist and celebrity author Dr. Professor Sudhir Andrews. He's a chief mentor for Hospitality Ki Pathshala. He's a celebrity author of several books in hotel management and tourism. Dr. Sudhir Andrews has been honored with several awards, a senior most professional in hospitality and tourism industry. He's a member for Grand Jury for Indian Hospitality Leadership Award 2020. He's the first MBA from IIM to join the hospitality industry in 1971 when he joined the Oberois. He rose quickly to head the HR of the Oberoi Hotels and set up the Oberoi Hotel School and headed it as a director. He set up the first Arab Hotel School in UAE in collaboration with Hotel School Montreux, Switzerland. Ladies and gentlemen, with a big round of applause, please welcome Dr. Professor Sudhir Andrews.
Greetings to all the participants of this wonderful occasion run by AHPWI. My name is Dr. Sudhir Andrews, and I'm an education mentor as well as a jury member of the Indian Hospitality Leadership Awards. I congratulate Mr. Pradeep Chandel for organizing this function and giving it a vision. And I sincerely hope that this occasion will be a success. I congratulate all of you who have won awards, and for the leadership you have shown. We wish to honor you and hope that you will continue to lead us in the future. Have a good day. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me now introduce Sunil Mathur, who's a member of advisory board and has put in his best effort to nominate amazing candidate for AHPWI Hospitality Leadership Award. He has worked with some of the finest and greatest hotel industry as a top leader. With almost 40 years of industry experience, he has expertise in building successful hospitality businesses. His depth of expertise across South Asia, Middle East and Southeast Asia gives him excellent market overview, benchmarking advantage. Now assisting ownerships to get the best results, best returns of investment. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for one and only Mr. Sunil Mathur.
Hello friends, and hearty greetings to all of you. I would like to applaud all our award winners today for their achievements, for their signal contribution to the growth of our industry, and indeed to all our jury members. With such high performers standing and lined up in front of you, I know fully well that it must have been very difficult sometimes to make that choice. The industry today is embarking on a new dawn, a new day, and I hope all of that will be immensely bright for all of us. Best wishes. Keep it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to introduce our next personality with us, Dr. Rana Singh, Vice Chancellor, Sanskriti University, Mathura. We are pleased to introduce Dr. Rana Singh, who has been nominated Member Grand Jury for Indian Hospitality Leadership Awards 2020. Dr. Rana Singh is a seasoned techno-business professional having 2 decades of experience in the domain of academics, research, training, quality assurance and consulting. Dr. Singh is a former director of Army Institute of Management and Technology, Greater Noida. He was recently conferred with Bihar Gaurav Samman and B.R. Ambedkar National Award in 2018. With a big heart, please welcome Dr. Rana Singh. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce Mr. S.K. Mahapatra, Executive Director, Mayfair Group of Hotels and Resort, who has been nominated Member Grand Jury for Indian Hospitality Leadership Awards 2020, a commercially astute professional with an exceptional and consistent record of success in developing and quality managing prestigious hotels, building excellent guest relationships, and improving the revenue, performance, and profile of newly launched and more established hotels. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for a very strong and dynamic leader, Mr. S.K. Mahapatra. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's now time to introduce Mr. Sanjeev Naran, a hotel management graduate and a certified HM trainer from AHLEI America, having over 28 years of experience in hotel, real estate and hospitality education industry. He is an inspiring counselor, guide and the able administrator who leads his team from the front, raising the standards at every level in his quest of excellence. Put your hands together for one and only Mr. Sanjeev Naran. Chief Operating Officer at Piccadilly Holiday Resorts Limited. Mr. Dheeraj Kukreja, an enthusiastic and high-achieving professional career with over 30 years of outstanding performance based on a formal education consisting of a graduate diploma in hotel management and a master in tourism. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for this outstanding and enthusiastic personality, Mr. Dheeraj Kukreja. Ladies and gentlemen, to introduce our next personality, to just hear his name, my energy is multiplied with 10 times. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce Chef Harpal Singh Sokhi, who has been nominated Member Grand Jury for Indian Hospitality Leadership Awards 2020. The man who has not only redefined cookery shows with his own unique style, with humor and real Punjabi style, which is why he begged the most recognized and admired face on television as a Chef of the Year. 2012 honored by Golden Star Awards, also has achieved Iconic Achievers Award 2018. Today, his style is mimicked by the country for his famous quote, Namak Shamak Dal Dete Hain. And as a host, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Energy Chef of India, Chef Harpal Singh Sokhi. together for Nihit Srivastava, CEO, Rami Group of Hotels, India. We are very pleased to introduce Mr. Nihit Srivastava, who has been nominated Member Grand Jury for Indian Leadership Awards 2020. He is Hotel Management graduate from Lucknow with 21 years of hardcore F&B operation and business development experience. Put your hands together for one and only Nihit Srivastava. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. M. Balaji, Group CEO, Clarks Exotica, Bangalore. A professional, Mr. Balaji is the Chief Executive Officer of the Kamalya Group with nearly 2 decades of experience in operations, events, business development, sales, marketing and management leadership roles. Balaji brings strong commercial experience, in-depth knowledge as instrumental in establishment Clarks Exotica Convention Resort and Spa in Bangalore. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for this amazing personality, Mr. M. Balaji. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now pleased to introduce Mr. Khush Kapoor, who has been nominated Member Grand Jury for Indian Hospitality Leadership Awards 2020. Khush Kapoor has been promoted to the position of CEO at Rossiet Hotels and Resort. Prior to this, he was earlier the Area General Manager at Rossiet Hotels and Resort. He has been awarded with the Innovative Hotelier of the Year India 2020 award by the Hotelier India. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Khush Kapoor.
Maharaja Gat Singh Ji II of Marwar, Jodhpur, was born on the 13th of January 1948 to Maharaja Hanbant Singh Ji of Jodhpur and Maharani Krishna Kumari Ji of Drangadhra state in Gujarat. On his return to Jodhpur after completing his studies from Oxford, he immediately began the long and painstaking process of working on his inheritance of heritage monuments and turning them into internationally recognized, award-winning sites that not only function as fabulous hotels and museums, but remain alive as social, cultural, and religious centers. As the founder and active trustee of organizations working in such diverse fields as rural regeneration, water harvesting, environment, heritage conservation, education and health, and brain trauma treatment, he displays the unwavering sense of social responsibility. Now let's talk about his pioneering vision on cultural tourism. His Highness was an early pioneer of heritage and cultural tourism in India and has provided the leadership to this sector for nearly 40 years. Along with the sorry state of heritage monuments and properties, he realized that many traditions, arts, crafts, and performance forms were fast disappearing and the collective wisdom and knowledge of centuries. He decided that development of sensitive tourism had the potential of providing continued patronage while preserving the best of these traditions and moreover sharing them with the world. He is the founder president of the Indian Heritage Hotel Association. The adaptive reuse of historical homes and palaces has not only helped to preserve these properties but has had substantial impact on local economies, revived local arts, craft and music tradition, provided new and attractive employment opportunities and contributed significantly to boost the Indian tourism.
Ladies and gentlemen, time for Lifetime Achievement Award. Believe me, today I feel lucky, I feel blessed, I feel honored to announce this personality जो पूरे देश में ही नहीं, पूरे वर्ल्ड में ही हर राजाओं महाराजाओं के बीच में इस पर्सनालिटी को हमेशा याद किया जाता है. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for His Highness Maharaja Gat Singh Ji, nominated as Lifetime Achievement Award.
Greetings to everybody this evening and all participants and members of the Association of Professionals Welfare in India and the members of the grand jury of the awards this evening for leadership. I am extremely grateful for this honor of being nominated, and I take this opportunity to thank you and to accept with all humility and pleasure this honor bestowed upon me. And I wish the association to go from strength to strength. Currently, we are facing a lot of problems, like the whole world is, because of the COVID pandemic. And the tourism industry is perhaps the worst hit. In India, we were looking forward to some incentives from the government. However, we understand the position of the government and what they have done or whatever they can do for us. However, we have to pull together, and therefore I am very happy to see the creation of this organization that has put together retired professionals and hoteliers on one platform, and to create a platform to better represent India and to better develop tourism and promote tourism in India. I look forward to the future, to the youth of India, young professionals looking for new opportunities and careers, to consider a career in tourism. It is a very exciting and a vibrant industry with a huge future. And it provides a full range of activities depending on your temperament. You can have an office job doing finance. You can have a hospitality job, meeting guests, meeting a lot of people, if that is your forte. You can be on the outside, outdoors, taking people around. If that's what you like. Cuisine, decor, art, you name it. It's all there, and there are opportunities for everybody. So I look forward to the youth joining us and strengthening the movement of India. India has everything to offer, but at the same time, We have to project it, we have to package it, and we have to make it a very warm and pleasant experience. There are lots of pitfalls and lots of places where we are not coming up to the mark. However, at the same time, we have a lot of plus points. Our people are hospitable. We have maximum number of monuments, temples, castles, forts, palaces. We have a great geography, mountains, rivers, a huge coastline, forests, wildlife, you name it. It is for us to pull together, and I look forward to the association giving a boost to our industry. And then thank you once again for making me a part of you with this award. I wish you all the best for the future, for the coming year, for the festive season ahead with Christmas coming. And at the same time, I leave you with a caution that the circumstances and the times are not good. So please take all precautions, all care to stay well and to stay safe. Thank you.
ज़माने की बिछड़े सभी बारे बारे अरे देखी ज़माने की बिछड़े सभी बारे बारे क्या लेके मिले अब दुनिया से आंसू के सिवा कुछ पास नहीं या फूल थे दामन में या कांटों के भी आस नहीं मतलब की दुनिया है सारे बिछड़े सभी बारे बारे
जोरदार तालियां बजाई जाएगी for National President Mr. Pradeep K. Chandel, and of course he needs no introduction, but let me have the pleasure to talk a little about him. A professional hotelier with 35 years of rich experience with some of the finest international hotels in India and abroad. Currently working as founder, president and chairman of AHPWI and director AIH MCT Nagpur. Also previously worked as general manager and CEO with the reputed brand, consultant and advisor with Empress Palace and Poonam Resort, Novotel and Holiday Inn. As national president, AHPWI, his first priority and challenge was to see the stability in employees in hospitality community and equality educational system in Hotel Management Institute across the India.
National President, AHPWI. He has cumulative experience of 35 odd years in the hospitality industry. He has witnessed all the ups and downs and different shades of the hotel and hospitality industry in India. He strongly believes that education combined with skill building can lift our country and tourism beyond our expectations. Technically educated young people can fulfill responsibilities of their role better if trained properly.
Mr. Mohan Kumar. First of all, can I hear the CEO of Taj Gateway and MD and CEO of Ginger Hotel? Come on everyone, can I have a standing ovation for PK Mohan Kumar? एक बार फिर से जोरदार तालियां बजानी चाहिए.
When you get an honor like the Lifetime Achievement Award,
Lieutenant General is staying here. He is currently Haryana State Information Commissioner. He is member of Chandigarh Advisory Council.
Sky is the limit. So please brace up and take up this challenge, or this opportunity will pass us. And I am grateful to Chandel sir for associating me with this body.
Good evening. First of all, here. Put a hand together, welcome him on stage. Mr. Arjun Singh Arora is manager from the Noor Hotel in Lavasa. During his college year, he went on to intern with international hotel chains like Marriott and Hilton and did his supervisory leadership at Melia, Dubai. He secondly now serves signature cocktails based on famous painter Pablo Picasso. He is planning on setting up an institutional cafeteria at Maternity College, Valla, which will get around 2,000 students. And Balaji, Group CEO, Milat Exotica, dedicated for experience in operation, event, business development, sales, marketing and management leadership role. Balaji brings strong commercial experience in the knowledge of Indian hospitality. Also, his contribution is recognized as a leader in establishing class convention resort and spa in Bangalore. And how can I forget to mention his expertise across multiple domains has helped grow the resort by default. Come on everyone, give it up for Mr. M. Balaji. National experience in operations and management of major upscale hotel brand like Hilton Hotel, NH Hotel in England and Esprit Hospitality in India. And of course, is young, energetic, and you are well deserved. Come on everyone, please give it up for Mr. Adept at working in a high pressure environment with strict deadlines and multiple deliverable, holding strong background in operations, food and beverages management, public relations, business development, infrastructure and training, general administration, HRM and consumer relations. Oh my God, long list of responsibilities. Everyone please make some noise for Mr. Supriyo. Congratulations, you are the young achiever. Sanjay Naidu, CEO of Sanjay Garden Service, is well known in Central India. He has started his first assignment at the age of 10 years and by the grace of God never looked back. In these 25 years of service, we have catered all the area of Orange City Center in. Everyone पर जोरदार तालियां हो जाएगी for Mr. Naidu. Can I have Mr. Tapan Jaiswal on stage? He started his business in the automobile industry. Now he is the owner of Zero Degree Lounge, and of course in the coming time he is planning to have a Zero Degree resort in Page. Everyone please make some
Leadership Award, which goes to none other than our leader of hospitality industry, our guru, Mr. S.P. Jain, a young chartered accountant from a remote town in Madhya Pradesh, lands in Mumbai with ambitions to make it big in the dream city. Born in a remote rural area in Sagar district with a population of 4,000 persons, he struggled hard to complete his middle level education and higher education, traveling a distance of 26 miles to the town of Sagar in Madhya Pradesh. About 3 decades later, he becomes the uncrowned king of a diversified business group in the field of hospitality, construction and finance. It is a true story of Mr. S.P. Jain, chairman of SP Group, who started from scratch and built it a diversified business conglomerate. Mr. Jain is a very active, a former president of Hotel and Restaurant Association and vice president of FHRAI of All India body. He has contributed to industry with his knowledge and expertise. Mr. S.P. Jain is handling social activities in various institutions in the field of education for underprivileged. He has actively donated in running schools, hostels, institutions, museums, and much more. Ladies and gentlemen, with a standing ovation, give a big round of applause for Mr. S.P. Jain for Hospitality Leadership Award. A round of applause for him.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am so honored to be here tonight and grateful to be the recipient of the Hospitality Leadership Award. Congratulations and my best wishes to AHPWI for celebrating 2nd anniversary and thanking the jury for finding me worthy to receive this esteemed award on this special occasion. I thank founder chairman and national president Pradeep K. Chandel, advisory board chairman P.K. Mohan Kumar ji, Lieutenant General K.J. Singh, national expert and advisor Veer Vijay Singh ji, Lieutenant General A.V. Shivneri, Vice Chairman, Grand Jury, Dr. Sudhir Andrew, Chief Mentor, and other members who have taken the flame ahead. Member of Managing Committee, ladies and gentlemen, the success story of the Pride has come due to the support and hard work of the professionals that have offered with the Pride. I would like to thank Arun Nair, Veer Vijay Singh, Satyan Jain, Atul Upadhyay, Mohammad Shoaib, Vinay Thakur, Amit Sidana, and other professionals who is managing the entire Pride group behind the screen. This award is addressed to me. Their effort in making this possible should not go unrecognized. They have contributed immensely to the growth of the company over the years. The Pride journey was started in 1985 and we completed first Greenfield project in 1988. It's 75. But this 75 room was not viable, so we have soon added more room to 100 and made hotel of 112. Then it went very well, and we have taken the second property at Nagpur, renovated, added more room, and then this hotel was one of the best 5-star hotel of the Vidarbha. We have opportunity to host both the cricket team of the World Cup and number of high dignitary who visit to the Nagpur city, industries, artists, player, everybody. Then we added a hotel in Nagpur with 100 rooms because at that time Nagpur, Ahmedabad did not have that kind of property bigger. But we got so successful that immediately we added more 65 rooms and made a property, largest 5-star hotel of Gujarat for number of years. We have rendered the services to national level and international level. We have also added the hotel in Chennai, Greenfield Project Bangalore, and under construction property in Calcutta. After completing the Calcutta property, we started our dream project, the Pride Plaza, Aero City, Delhi, with the object to build a 400-room hotel, and same we started in 2015. This is one of the most successful property which is in the Pride group, and it has given up very strong brand in the present national as well international. We have created our place in domestic market because it is an Indian hospital and we have Indian culture, we have Indian touch in our product as well as in our service, in our F&B outlet and every other place. That is why this is being liked by Indian as well as foreigners very well. We have also added the hotel in the city of Goa, then Indore, Jaipur, Puri, number of other places, and that is today the Pride has 20 hotels with 2,000 rooms, and Pride is trying to add many more hotels. Pride has target to add the hotel in South Goa and even city of Bombay, which is being pending law. Pride is planning to make totally 30 hotel by 2025 with 3,000 with this outlet, our entire team. I would like to thank and making me a part of this event. Once again to the chairman Mr. Chandel and other advisory board jury for giving me this opportunity to with all of you, and I wish all the success to APHWI and wishing all of you an exciting company. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Ladies and gentlemen, Indian Hospitality Leadership Award goes to none other than top food chef of world, Chef Satish Arora, from going against his parents' wishes to pursue culinary studies to become the youngest executive chef in the world at the age of 26. Satish Arora's journey as a chef has been fascinating, inspiring and absorbing. Born in Jalandhar in 1947, Chef Arora did his schooling in Delhi. His father worked in the army while his mother was a school teacher. Right from a very young age, Arora was drawn towards food. His mom was a phenomenal cook and he loved to assist her in the kitchen. However, his father, like any other father in those days, wanted his son to become a doctor or an engineer. However, Arora, a reluctant student, had other plans. He pursued diploma in catering from IHM New Delhi in 1966 against the wishes of his father. Arora also completed a year's specialization course in kitchen planning and production from the same institute in 1967. Chef Arora remained steadfast in his brand royalty and earned positions in the hierarchy through hard work. Amongst his early recognitions, Chef Arora had won a gold medal in Culinary Olympics in Japan in 1987 and was declared the one among the world's 20 best chefs by a German food magazine in 1991.
Association of Hospitality Professionals Welfare is a unique platform which is created by the stalwarts of our hospitality industry. These stalwarts have carved a roadmap for the growth and standardization of our industry and to increase tourism with the help of this organization. We all are passing through a very difficult time at present, and even during this present difficult time, this association is recognizing the stalwarts and the professionals of hospitality industry. I am humbled and honored when I was told that I am being given a Hospitality Leadership Award by this Association of Hospitality Professionals Welfare. I thank each and every one of governing members of this association for this recognition. Thank you very much. God bless you, Satish Arora.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Indian Hospitality Leadership Award goes to one of the very prestigious personality of hospitality industry, Mr. S.N. Srivastav, President and co-founder of Clarkson Group of Hotels. Today, Mr. Srivastav is widely hailed as one of the most complete and generous leaders in hospitality sector. Put your hands together for old gun of Clarkson Group of Hotels, Mr. S.N. Srivastav.
Namaste everyone. At the outset, I would like to thank everyone out there, the Clarkson family, my colleagues and every single staff member at our units. I would like to thank our chairman, Mr. Anil Kumar, my family, friends for always encouraging and motivating me. And not to forget our beautiful hospitality industry for creating a space for us to grow and appreciate our contribution. Above all, my special thanks to Shri Pradeep Ji, Chairman and National President AHPWI and all members of AHPWI for conferring this recognition. You have a sense of judgment and clarity for providing these awards for the hospitality sector. Coming at such a time, this kind of acknowledgement or recognition from AHPWI means a lot to us. This pandemic has been totally unexpected, unprecedented in its scale and its impact on our hospitality sector. Never before the hotel industry has faced such a devastating blow worldwide in its history. Even during the Great Wars, we have had large part of the world that were far from the theatres of war and therefore unaffected. But COVID's fury has taken its toll in every single nook and corner of the world. One way or the other, it has reached or affected every single household or company across globe. And therefore, today, more than ever, there is need for organizations and people like yourselves to boost industry's morale and confidence. This prestigious recognition could not have come at a more appropriate time than today. Like others, we have also taken lots of beating during this pandemic year, but that's what Clarkson's story has been all along in the past. The last few months are a testimony of this confidence. During this ongoing crisis, we have launched beautiful new properties in Mysore and Nahan. We also feel privileged to inform the forum that we have signed 5 more properties in different locations of the country in the recent time and are getting to open around 4 more properties by March 2021.
COO Centerpoint Hotels, an award-winning certified hotel administrator with a career spanning more than 30 years, last more than 23 years have been as GM, VP, COO, a passionate hoteler who had the opportunity of working across different geographical areas of India. Ladies and gentlemen, with a big heart, we congratulate Mr. Sumit Kant.
Good evening, everyone. don't have words to express the feeling. I'm deeply honored and humbled to receive this award. My sincere gratitude to Grand Jury of HPWI and Pradeep ji for this honor. It's indeed a solace during this difficult time. I've had long journey in this industry, and I would like to thank my family, my friends, my colleagues who have traveled along with me during this journey, and all my seniors who have shown faith in me and taught me the hospitality. Thank you once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the next Young Achiever Award, who is none other than Chef K. Natarajan, who is a former corporate chef of Taj Gateway brand, was a chemistry graduate. He couldn't get into MSc, so he joined Catering College in 1978. Chef Nat, as he is better known, looks after the F&B in all existing 24 Gateway hotels. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for this strong and amazing personality, Chef K. Natarajan.
Honorable Founder Chairman and National President Pradeep K. Chandruji, Advisory Board Chairman Honorable P.K. Mohan Kumarji, Honorable Lieutenant General K.J. Singh, National Expert Advisor, Honorable Veer Vijay Singh Ji, Honorable Lieutenant General A.B. Shivanji, Vice Chairman Grand Jury, Dr. Sudhir Andrew, Chief Mentor of Hospitality, and all other members of the organization. I'm indeed delighted and honored for this award. I've been chosen, and I never expected, to be very honest, because I come from a small family and small town, and though I got selected in Taj Mahal, Mumbai, I worked in many popular, prestigious restaurants like Rendezvous, Menage a Trois, Chambers, and Fisherman's Cove and Taj Coromandel, serving the great state of guests, the big names, Queen Elizabeth and many more dignitaries in the world, from the world. So I never expected a big thing happening to me like this. This is a real surprise for me. After working for 35 years, I worked day and night very hard.
Indian Hospitality Leadership Awards 2020 goes to a very royal personality, Kuwar Jitendra Singh Rathore. He's a very senior hotelier, having 35 years of experience in the hospitality industry, having heritage hotel of chains called Fateh Collections. He is a hardcore hotelier, having hotel management from Mumbai, catering colleges from 1983 to 1986. Immediately joined Taj in food and beverage department and worked with Taj Mumbai, Taj Delhi, Taj Nepal, and moved to Udaipur and joined HRH Group of Hotels from 1993 to 2000. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our outstanding leader and a royal personality, Kuwar Jitendra Singh Rathore.
Respected Chairman of AHPWI, Mr. Pradeep Ji Chandel, and members of the board. Namaskar, I am Jitendra Rathore from Fateh Collection, Udaipur, Rajasthan, which owns and operates hotels and resorts in and around Udaipur. Our focus has been to create heritage-like structures using local produce, incorporating many eco-friendly practices. We are self-sufficient for our energy needs by solar installations. We have a long way to go yet, and at this stage, I am honored to be considered for the Young Achievers Award. I wish to thank Mr. Pradeep Ji and the esteemed members of the board for considering me for the Young Achievers Award by AHPWI, and shall cherish this award always. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next Young Achiever Award goes to Mr. Shankar Bhardwaj. years of ongoing and learning hospitality, growing from ranks, 28 years Middle East experience, working in Doha, Saudi, Yemen, UAE and Bahrain. Ladies and gentlemen, we congratulate our young achiever, Mr. Shankar Bhardwaj sir.
Respected National President Chairman of AHPWI, Mr. Pradeep Ji, Vice Chairman Advisory Board, Mr. Mohan Kumar Ji, dignitaries, fellow colleagues, AHPWI members, good evening. It all began 3 years back. Let me rewind the clock and give you a little brief. A ritual start on the 2nd of December 2018 was the day when AHPWI was formed. The auspicious day time was earmarked by Mr. Pradeep Ji himself. The journey began and I was tasked with the responsibility of the Western region, and I got into my action boots with a lot of coaxing and encouragement from the National President, Mr. Pradeep Ji. We did our first roadshow event promoting AHPWI at the Country Club Andheri in Mumbai. After that, we did one in Pune. Then we did one in Goa. All of these was well attended by fellow hoteliers, and AHPW was formally introduced. There has been press who have also covered about AHPWI in Mumbai. There were owners who have come to know about the AHPWI workings. A lot of dreams have been shared by the National President, Mr. Pradeep Ji, to me, and his dreams and actions go hand in hand, no doubt about it. Whatever he dreams, he puts it into action. The same is going to go further for AHPWI in the 4th year, where we have a lot of plans under the instructions of Mr. Pradeep Ji, and we will action it accordingly. My support will always be there as the new advisory board for 2020-21. I have the honor of getting this Young Achievers Award at a ripe young age of 60, and I dedicate the whole award to that one person who has kept me on my toes, calling me every day religiously, Mr. Pradeep Ji. Thank you, Mr. Pradeep Ji, for this award. I will cherish it throughout my life. Thank you, AHPWI. Thank you, all members of AHPWI, and Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I'm calling Young Achievers Awards goes to Mr. Rishi Puri, Senior Vice President, Lord's Resort Limited, a proven collaborative leader who works across organizations and build relationships, experienced professional with 27 years of experience as a hotel executive, general manager and senior vice president. We congratulate our Young Achiever Award, Mr. Rishi Puri.
Namaskar, Jai Hind. Association of Hospitality Professionals has been growing at a very rapid pace. Under the able guidance of Pradeep Chandel ji, Advisory Board Chairman and the hospitality veteran, we all know him, P.K. Mohan Kumar ji, Honorable Lieutenant General K.J. Singh Sahab, Mr. Veer Vijay Singh, Lieutenant General Shivani, Vice Chairman Grand Jury Dr. Sudhir Andrews, who has been a mentor and who has been a known name in the industry, is also associated to this award function. That is what makes it such a glittering and such a big event. These people have all contributed in their own ways to take the Association of Hospitality Professionals AHP to the next level. It is a grand success to be associated to such an organization where we can do something for the industry, where we can give back to the industry, where we can also contribute in a very, very professional manner while remaining and doing diligently what we are supposed to be doing. I think after having worked with the industry, I feel that it is time that we all give back to the industry something or the other. And all the gentlemen that I named have now gone into that stage, and I'm glad that I'm learning and I'm with them at this juncture also. Today marks the second anniversary celebration, and it is rather a very unconventional way that these awards are happening. We all know the current position of COVID, the way it has grown, the way things are today, and I think it is the new normal in days to come. We welcome everybody who has joined us today and who would be subsequently watching these awards at a later stage. We wish them success. First of all, we wish them that they remain, their families and their teams remain safe from this deadly pandemic. Association of Hospitality Professionals is marching into 2021, and I'm sure that we'll be rolling out a calendar of events for the entire year very soon. We welcome all the new committee members who will be taking charge, and also would like to wish renewed success to everybody who has been awarded today. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Namaskar. Thank you so much. All the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to our next Young Achiever Award, which goes to Mr. Rajshekhar Shastri, Corporate F&B Director, Pride Group of Hotels, who worked as a Corporate Director, Food and Beverage for around 2 years with Pride Hotels based in corporate office. He also performed as General Manager for Pride Plaza Hotel, Ahmedabad Pride Hotel, Bangalore for around a year. Prior to joining Pride Hotel Group, he worked with Royal Caribbean International as Director. A motivated person who strives to achieve excellence through creativity and smart working. We once again congratulate our Young Achiever Award, Mr. Rajshekhar Shastri. Congratulations to him. Let me now introduce to this very sweet personality with us. Put your hands together for our next Young Achiever Award, Mr. Prasanjit Motilal, an effective communicator with excellent relation building and interpersonal skill. Presently heading the project Dubai Garden Globe includes Globe Park, Dinosaur Park, Ice Park and Magic Park. All thematic amusement parks in Dubai enchanting Dubai tourism. A self-motivated and highly efficient hospitality professional having 18 years of experience in brands like HCL Taj Group, Ambuja Hospitality, founder of the retail chain under the umbrella of Dubai, and many more. Always playing a role of great team player, multiple deliverables, strong analytic skill and organizational abilities. Put your hands together for a Young Achiever Award, Mr. Prasanjit Motilal. Very
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is the great moment for me, myself, Chef Kamal Aditya, Executive Chef, ITC Welcome Heritage Panchmadi Group of Hotels, and I am also proud member of AHPW India from last 2 years. I am very much thankful to Mr. Pradeep Sarji to give me chance to be part of the great associations and the voice of Indian hospitality. In these associations of hospitality professional welfare of India, I have met with lot of great peoples of hospitality and tourism industry, which make me feel proud for the connectivity of the industry growth. Once again, thank you very much AHPW India family. This Hospitality Young Achievement Award is proud moment for me and family. Thank you so much.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends. It is my honor and indeed a pleasure today on this wonderful Leadership Awards night to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of the glittering management of the association. This night would not have been possible without the untiring efforts, the hard work, the sleepless nights of several people as a team, and definitely not an individual. We have had a great evening. Many congratulations to all the award winners who won the awards, and we wish you all the success for the future. And whether it is Pradeep Chandel ji, the president and the chairman of the association, or whether it is the mentors like Mathur Saab, Mohan Kumar ji, or Thakur Veer Vijay Singh ji, everybody has played a great and an important role in this entire scenario. Let us look at some more important names who made this night possible. So now let me take the names of our great team. On behalf of Shri Pradeep Kumar ji, on behalf of Honorable Shri Rakesh Mathur ji, on behalf of Honorable Shri Mohan Kumar ji, on behalf of Thakur Veer Vijay Singh ji, all of them who have put in some great efforts, who has brought the association from the infancy stage, and today we are slowly getting on our feet. So on behalf of all these champions, my dear friends, it gives me immense pleasure to thank you all for your presence here tonight and for your cooperation during the entire 3 years of our existence. We are still small in the infancy stage, and we are going to get better and bigger. Our special thanks also go out to Lieutenant General K.G. Singh ji, retired, Lieutenant General A.B. Shivaneji, retired, Dr. Sudhir Andrews, Shri Sunil Mathur ji, and others who have taken the flame ahead which was torched by our dear Pradeep Chandel ji. We recognize the new normal as per the government norms, the protocols, social distancing, what is happening today, and we thank and we respect each and every one of you who is present here today. We also specially thank from the bottom of our hearts our sponsors who have contributed so well tonight, and we wish every success to all the awardees, to all the award winners, and we wish them lots of luck, lots of success in their endeavors in future. And finally, AHPWI is marching forward in 2021 with a new enthusiasm, a new energy, a new vigor, and we will shortly roll out the calendar of events which are planned for 2021. A warm welcome to the new committee members of the AHPWI, to the family, and we wish you all the success. Jai Bharat, Jai Hind.